This video is quite possibly going to be the most boring thing you've ever watched in your life. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and one time I racked up over £13,000 worth of debt. I paid off a massive chunk of that and now I owe very, very little on two very, very small debts that I am perfectly comfortable with. At the moment I am on a savings journey, saving up for the very first time in my life so that I can buy my first home as an individual. If you would like to support me that journey, please consider subscribing to the channel. It means so much to me. Thank you so much to everybody who's already subscribed. We are getting so close to 3k subscribers, so if you were in that first 3k, wow, thank you so much. So in today's video, we're going to be doing the check-in for June week 3, I believe. Is it 3? 3? Yeah, it's 3. 3. Week 3. So this week was probably the most boring week budget-wise I have ever had. I don't even know if this video is going to make like 10 minutes. Like it's going to be a short one. Short and sweet, I like to say. Short and sweet. Today is like the warmest day ever. It is so warm and I've got the window closed so that there's no like noise, but oh, I'm sweating. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at all of my spending, my petrol, my groceries, everything that I spent last week, and then if there was any unbudgeted spend or anything like that. I can't think of anything extra to add. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the budget book. Okay, so here we are in the June exclusive budget booklet. This is available on my Etsy store in both a weekly version and a monthly version. We're also going to be using the stickers that come with it. When you buy this budget booklet, you get a 10% discount from the aesthetic budget, so it's definitely worthwhile getting. Okay, we're going to go ahead and track my expenses. Starting on the 12th, Jake and I went to Morrison's and we spent £52.68. I put the full £29 of petrol in my tank because that's what I rolled last week. And I spent the full £13 from my spending money at B&M. I bought myself some Pepsi Maxes and then some cat food and some bits and bobs for them. It was more than £13, but Jake covered the rest. The Monday was a no spend day. On the 14th, I paid for our partial deposit for our home. It's like a holding deposit, and that came from the deposit sinking fund. And then I spent an additional £10 from my spending money for a GoFundMe for one of my friend's daughters is braving the big chop and she's got really, really long hair. She's having it cut to give to kids who can't grow their hair. No spend on the 15th and the 16th and the 17th. After Jake and I went and gave Jake's nan her lunch, we went round town and I bought myself an elf bar, and that's coming from the vape fund for the week. Okay, that's all my expenses for the week. Let's go ahead and check in. Okay, let's start by filling in everything that we know. Okay, so starting with spending, I had £13 for last week and I actually spent 23 because I did that GoFundMe. So I'm going to count that as a £10 overspend. However, I'm not going to put it in the unbudgeted column because I'm going to deal with it this week. For groceries, we had £50 and we spent £52.68 and Jake covered the £2.68, so that's not unbudgeted as well. For petrol, I had £29 and I put the whole £29 into my tank, so there's nothing left over. So even though there were unbudgeted spends last week, I'm not actually counting any of that as unbudgeted at all because everything is sort of covered, or it will be covered, if that makes sense. So last week I had £92. I spent £104.68 and I'm not rolling anything over. Normally what we do right now is we move into dealing with the change, but as you can tell, I have no change this week because I spent absolutely everything. So what we're going to do now is move into our budget and see what that looks like for the week. And again, nothing is happening with the budget because no bills came out at all last week. I could put some stuff down for vape, but because I've only spent like £8 and a fiver, I've still got a bit of money left over. So just in case I do spend anything in the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to put anything in there. So basically, I'm not touching this page either. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cash stuff for the week. Okay, so we're here, we're ready to cash stuff. I've got my binder and I've got my envelopes for the week. So I'm not stuffing household, I'm stuffing groceries. So let's start with groceries. So I'll give myself £50 a week. So let's take that out and I'll take out 50 and I should be left with 50 for the 5th and final week of the month. So that is in there, good to go. And I'm gonna stuff this here. Cool, that's done. Next, we're moving over to petrol and I give myself £30 for petrol. So let's take 30 and then there's 30 for next week. So that's that. But before I stuff that, let's move over to my petrol savings challenge. This is available on my Etsy store. When you buy it, it comes with a 10-sided dice. And what I'm doing is I'm rolling this every time I stuff petrol. Whatever it lands on, I will save and the rest I will put into my tank. So let's go ahead and roll this beautiful pink pastel dice. 9. Fantastic, 9. Cool, so that's really, really easy. So if I put 10 in there, I can take out £1 and that gives me £21 to put in my petrol tank. Beautiful. Okay, moving back, let's go over to spending. So spending, I normally give myself £30 for the week. So that's 10, 20, 25, 30, and I should have 30 left over. So 5, 10, 20, 30. So that is for next week. Now, before I do anything, I need to address the £10 overspend that I did with the GoFundMe. So I'm going to take that 10 and I'm going to put that in my back to bank file here. So that's going back to the bank, or I'll probably keep it and take out less when I cash stuff for next month. But yeah, that's not going to be spent. That's going back into my account. So let me move this and bring in this. So the 10-50 challenge is also available on my Etsy store. It works the same as the petrol challenge, but we have a 20-sided dice. So I could roll as high as 20, and this week I only have £20. So if I roll a 20, I've got nothing for the week. That hasn't happened to me before, but let's see what I roll and what I get. Oh. Okay, let's do the 15. So I've got a fiver for the week. Fantastic. Listen, I need to get these big numbers out of the way anyway. So I'm going to stuff £5 for the week. And that is me done. Thanks so much for being with me this week. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I love how short and sweet these check-ins are getting because they're a little snapshot into how my week went, and there's not really any need for any additional chatter, even though I'm doing additional chatter now. Thank you so much to everybody who's supporting me over on Patreon. The love I'm feeling is just incredible. We do have a new patron that I do want to celebrate, and that is Cecilia. Welcome to the family, Cecilia. If you would like to support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. Thank you so much to everybody who's buying me a coffee as well. That support does not go unnoticed. Like, thank you so much. We are well over 25% towards our goal of me buying a year subscription to very, very good video editing software. So thank you so much to everybody who is supporting me with that. That is all we have for this week. The next time you'll see me is Friday, and it's a special video Friday, so who knows what it's going to be. I mean, I don't know what it's going to be at the moment. I will see you very, very soon. I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye.